Okay, so excuse the mess everywhere. That's kind of what it is with rocks. Let's talk a little bit about materials. So you have materials like Tiffany that you're gonna pay a lot more money for rough than you do other things. And Tiffany is tricky, and it is always a good idea, at least I think, to stabilize your Tiffany so that you don't lose. Sometimes you have real good agatized pieces, but you have a piece like this is like super high end, great colors, patterns. You don't want to lose anything in here. This doesn't have any drusies. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning this with rubbing alcohol. Hopefully whoever you got your slabs cut from, after they've cut them in the oil or whatever, they've soaked them in cat litter to take the excess oil away. But it's never a bad idea to clean them with either rubbing alcohol or acetone. This slab here is another slab that's a good example of something to stabilize, because like right here, you see these little fractures that run through here. They still are gonna be there, but there's probably a whole bunch that I don't know where they are. I also want to avoid this druzy because this is an open druzy. So we're going to be really careful to not get our stabilizer down in there and ruin that druzy so that we can use that for some caps. So take rubbing alcohol or acetone. You can get it in the paint supply of your local hardware, and just clean them really good. Wash them with soap and water first. Clean them with alcohol or acetone. Make sure there's no fingerprints, oil from the saw, or those kind of things, so that you know you have a really clean surface to work with. This one I've marked up. My alcohol is probably going to take most of those marks off. Doesn't matter, I can come back and add them in later. But let me show you kind of how we do these here.